Hi, this is Maria from Crochet A to Z, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. And if you have, thank you. I want to thank everyone for being here. And please also push the like button because it does help get the algorithms out there. So today I want to show you this real easy stitch. And I say easy, beginner to advanced, and everyone in between. It looks very hard, but it's not. And I'm going to show you just how to do it. You can follow along with me. I go slow. I'm visual. I like to do my videos visual. So you can follow along with me. You can write it down, and you can do this with me. I think you're really going to love this project. It's great to give as gifts for the holidays. It is great to sell at a bazaar. It is just a beautiful project, easy project, great weekend project, great take-along project. So let's get going and let's do this nice project together with a new stitch. I want to mention that I am using Vanna's Choice Lion brand yarn for this. And I'm using, for this particular, I used a J-hook because that's what the yarn suggests. It depends on what kind of yarn you're using. You go by the naturally the hook that they suggest that you use. And this is your bean stitch right here. This is for beginners to advanced, everyone in between, and someone that has not crocheted before. Now I made this queen size. So what I did was I crocheted 300 chains, but you want to measure it to the sides of your bed, the size of your bed, and you want it overlapping on both sides of your bed. And you can make it anywhere from 22 to 24 inches wide. I will be making mine 24 inches wide. So that's what I want to mention so that you have this information from the beginning. Now measure it to the sides of your bed. If your bed is a queen size, a king size, make it as long as that goes the foot of the bed, and then have it overlap on each side. So again, I made a queen size and I did 300 chains for my queen size fit. So I'm going to show you just how easy this is to make, and this is the yarn that I'm using for the tutorial, and it is a Lion brand yarn. And I'm going to do just the one color, but like I said, you can change colors if you want, or you can stay with the one color. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a slip knot. And I'm going to just chain for the sake of this tutorial, and I'm using an H hook because that's what this yarn requires. I'm going to chain 24. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. These are my chains. They look like these. This is my working chain. And at the end is my slip knot. I go slow so you can follow along. You can write it down. You can crochet with me. So now what's going to happen is in the second chain from the hook, this is your working chain, 1, 2, we're going to make a single crochet. And what we're going to do is we're going to single crochet right across. Now I want to mention, when you begin this, you begin it with single crochets, and when you end your pattern, you will end it with a row of single crochets so that it will be uniformed on both sides. So we're going to just do a single crochet, like I said, right across. And this is a pattern of multiples of 2. So you would do a multiple of 2 until you get to your desired width that you want. I want to mention that as well. And we're going to crochet, single crochet right across. And again, you will end the pattern when you're done with your project. You will end it the way you began it. And this is the Bean Stitch Winter Bed Runner. Great weekend project. Great week project if you want to do for the week. And it's a great take-along project. So, and we want to make sure that we do a single crochets right to the very end. So once, and that's what it looks like. So once you make, and this is what we did this part right here, right, that part. So once we do that, we're going to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. And we're going to turn our work. The chain 3 equals a double crochet. So just to let you know, the chain 3 equals a double crochet. Now you're going to go into the next stitch right here, and you're going to put a double crochet. So we're working on this row right here. So now we're going to start our bean stitch. You make a double crochet, and then you go inside the bean stitch, or should I say, to make your bean stitch, you go in to this double crochet, and you're going to yarn over, go in and pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, go in a second time and pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, go in the third time, and you're going to pull up a loop. You're going to have 1, and I'll show you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, and you're going to go through all 7. You will not chain 1 after that. Now you're going to skip this next stitch, and in the next one you will make a double crochet, and you're going to make your bean stitch again. You skipped 1 chain and then made in the next one a double crochet. Then you're going to yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in again, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in again, pull up a loop, yarn over. You're going to go through 7, and that is your second bean stitch. You will not chain 1. Now we're going to do this right across till the very end, and we're going to make bean stitches to the very end. And you'll get so used to doing this, it won't even think twice about it. You double crochet, and then you'll create your bean stitch attached to the double crochet. And as long as you yarn over and go in 3 times, you're golden. Skip, next one, double crochet. Bean stitch, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 7, do not chain 1. And we're going to do this right across. Skip, double crochet, bean stitch. Skip, double crochet, bean stitch. This is going to be a 2-row repeat, and I'll show you why that is. Skip, double crochet, bean stitch on that double crochet. Skip, next one is a bean stitch. You're going to do your double crochet, and your bean stitch is going to be part of your double crochet. Skip, bean stitch, so you're going to do your double crochet. You're going to pretty that up with your bean stitch. That's going to finish it off. Skip, and the next one, double crochet, make your bean stitch attached to that double crochet, and in this very last stitch right next to that bean stitch, you're going to make a double crochet. You're going to end it with a double crochet because you began it with the double crochet, because that chain 3 is considered a double crochet, and that's what it looks like. Isn't that just a beautiful stitch? Now we're going to chain 1, 2, and 3. We're going to turn our work. That chain 3 is considered your double crochet, and it's your first one. So now we don't want to forget to do this. Where your bean stitch is, right at the very top, you're going to put a double crochet. In between those bean stitches, right here, you're going to put a double crochet. So you're going to double crochet in every stitch across. Above your bean stitch, above that, between the two bean stitches, that stitch, you're going to put a double crochet, and you're going to do it right across. So in every stitch, you're going to put a double crochet. And if you skip a spot, say you skip this bean stitch, and you put one here, you're going to be able to tell. See, there's something missing. So no worries, you just go in and you put your double crochet. And we're going to do this right across. This is row 2 of your 2-row repeat. So here we go again. We're going to go in every stitch across, and we're going to do a double crochet. And this runner is absolutely beautiful. This bean stitch winter bed runner is absolutely beautiful. And it's not too soon to start this for upcoming gift giving ideas and sales. So we're going to go right across, and we're doing our double crochets in every stitch across. So above the bean stitch, between the bean stitch, you're going to do a double crochet. And I will show you. And this is beautiful, whether you want to make it in just one color or whether you want to change colors, whatever you want to do, it's beautiful. So here's your last bean stitch of this row. And then you never want to forget this chain 3, you're going to put a double crochet. Now, like I said, it's a 2-row repeat. And here's what it looks like. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just beautiful. And this is the bed runner itself. So now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. Row 2 and 3 of your 2-row repeat. So row 2 and 3. Row 2 is going to be your bean stitch row, and row 3 is going to be all your double crochets. So this first stitch is a double crochet. So in this next stitch, we're going to put a double crochet. You don't skip a stitch in the beginning or the end. Now we're going to make a bean stitch here. We're going to skip this one, and we're going to put a double crochet here. And you will see that they line up. So once you do that, you're going to make your bean stitch attached to that double crochet. Okay. Now again, you do not have to put a chain 1 there. Now you're going to skip this, and you're going to go into the next one and put a double crochet. And then you're going to make your bean stitch attached to that double crochet. This is a beautiful runner. Now, I just want to mention, if you want to make an afghan out of this stitch, absolutely. If you want to make a scarf out of this stitch, absolutely. Whatever you want to make, this stitch is absolutely gorgeous. But these runners, these bed runners, are great because they do keep your feet warm in the winter, and you don't have to wear, the booties on your feet, and they keep your feet warm, and you don't have to put a heavy blanket on the edge of the bed or just to keep your feet warm. You can make these, and they're great. So skip, and in this next one, we make a double crochet. Then we're going to attach our bean stitch because we're going to finish that double crochet to make our bean stitch. So again, skip and make a double crochet in the next one. Then we make our bean stitch attached to that. So we finish that double crochet with a bean stitch. Skip, double crochet, and we make our bean stitch. Skip, double crochet, and make our bean stitch. Skip, double crochet, and then we do our bean stitch attached to this double crochet. So we yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop. You have 7 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 7. Skip, And you always want to check because you want to see where the last one was. Skip, double crochet, and make your bean stitch. Skip, so you can see where that double crochet and bean stitch is. Skip this one, make a double crochet, make your bean stitch attached to that double crochet. You finish it off. Skip, there's your bean stitch. You skip. You're going to have 2 stitches left. You're going to make your final bean stitch, do your double crochet, finish your topper off with your bean stitch, and you're golden. In the chain 3 space, you're going to make a double crochet at the end, right next to that bean stitch. And there it is. Isn't it pretty? It doesn't matter which way you go, whether you want to do colors or one color. It's just beautiful. Now you're going to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. And again, these are your rows. So this is your row 2 because you're making your bean stitch. Row 3 is always going to be your double crochets. So you're going to chain 3, you're going to turn your work around, and your chain 3 is a double crochet. Above that bean stitch, you're going to put a double crochet. In between the 2 bean stitches, you're going to put a double crochet because that's a stitch there. And you're going to make your double crochets right across. And here we go right across, and we're going to make our double crochets across in every stitch across. Above your bean stitch, you're going to make a double crochet, and then you're going to make a double crochet in between 2 bean stitches, because it's easy to skip it, to say, oh, that's not a, it is a stitch between your bean stitches. And you just go right across and you make your double crochet. And you will end your project, your bed runner, your bean stitch winter bed runner, with single crochets when you're done. So you will go, and I'll show you what I mean. You will end it with this row, because you want to end it the way it began. So you're going to end it with row 2 and then a single crochet row. And we're going to do this right across until you're done with your row. So we're going to go right here. And again, whatever colors you want to change colors, you can change colors. You want to stay with the same color, you can stay with the same color, because quite honestly, it is an absolutely beautiful stitch. So now you're going to have 2 stitches left, your bean stitch and your double, chain 3, which is a double crochet. So you make sure you go into that bean stitch and do your double crochet, and then you make sure that you end it with a double crochet at the end. And that's, isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I absolutely love this stitch. Now again, I did for a queen size bed, I did chained 300, and I make mine, when I've made them, 24 inches wide. Now that depends on whatever size bed you have. You make your chains long enough so that it goes across your bed and the sides of your bed, the width of your bed. And it's going to go on, run off the sides as well. Enough to the sides so that it looks nice. And that would be it. And you would be repeating row 2 and 3 over and over again. Finish with row 2 and then do a single crochet at the end, so you end it the way you began it. And this is the bed runner itself. I'm making it in different colors, but this is the different color one of the bean stitch bed runner, and it's really warm and for the winter. So here it is. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of the bean stitch winter bed runner. Great project for now that you can make and give away for the holidays, to sell. Great gifts all year long. It's just a really nice gift. It's a nice quick gift. If you don't have the time to make a full Afghan, you can actually make these bed runners. You can make 2 or 3 of these in a week and give them away. Or if you just wanted to say 1 a week, and you could give them away as really beautiful gifts for the holidays. So this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hope you have a great weekend. Happy weekend to all. Stay safe, stay warm, stay cool wherever you are, and love you all. Bye-bye.